It's time to expose the secrets of Stinger Flynn. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nihat. Welcome to my channel. And we're exposing the secrets of Stinger Flynn from Ban's Chronicles. The developer is Flynn Brothers, narrated by Ty Coker, the voice actor of Bittergiggle. Oh wow, I pressed the like. Okay, this is 33 minutes in. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. I was 2 minutes in, but I was trapped with this little thing. I was trapped with the thing. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hello.
This is Oscar Starr.
Hey yo. Okay, that's
Hold on, this is a jellyfish we're talking about. How is he a star?
Yeah.
No, this is Stingeruno.
He's quite a
Wait, that's not the official name?
What?
Stinger Flynn, as with the majority of the Garden of Banban characters, has a rich history of how he came to be. And I'm here to discuss with you the secrets of our beloved psychic jellyfish. The Garden of Banban cast each have their own detailed story and personality, and that's what makes Garden of Banban unique. Join me on the third episode of the Banban Chronicles, narrated by me, Ty Coker, the voice actor of Bittergiggle, a series where we dedicate each episode to discussing the history and secrets of a member of the Garden of Banban.
Just wait. Stay hydrated, boys. Oh, frick. Okay. Okay. I'm letting them. Just, okay. I have my controls here. And yeah. You're ready? Let's go.
Banban cast. Stinger Flynn, despite being arguably one of the simpler characters to draw and visualize, has probably gone through the most changes during development out of any of the other characters, making this
I'm
episode
excited
of the
to see.
Banban Chronicles one of the juicier entries. Every stage of development for this character
Oh my
has been
gosh, that
strange,
is-
from the decision to even add him to the game to the decision to make him a jellyfish. This photo was taken on October 15th, 2022. Notice anything missing from it?
Yeah.
Or should I say, anyone missing from it? That's right. Stinger Flynn was the last mascot to be added to the game of the original 6.
Yeah.
He was a last-minute addition that was added right before the Euphoric Brothers started to seriously work on the script of the first game. The mural involving Jumbo Josh, Bambolina, Banban, Opila Bird, and Captain Fiddles really felt like it could use another character whose color would complement the existing colors. And just like that, the Euphoric Brothers were back to the drawing board. The majority of concepts that were proposed for this new character have been lost to time, but 2 have survived. The first was Humblebee,
No!
a simple bee character whose purpose was to teach children the
That sounds like Bumblebee. You know that Transformer, Bumblebee? Yeah, I can't show it. Frick. Sit down. Be humble. What? This is, you can't see me, Frick. You can't see me, bruh. Bumblebee? Like, what?
importance of staying humble, and also whose name is a play on the word bumblebee. Feeling Humblebee wasn't unique enough, it was quickly taken off the table. Sorry, Humblebee. Second, however, was a concept that came
He's
very
dead.
close to becoming what Stinger Flynn is today. Enter Oscar
like-
Star, an orange, six-armed, one-eyed tower.
Hey, what is that? That looks disgusting. And that does look like Nab Nab. Sorry, Nab Nab.
Of teeth that would tower over the player. The reason Oscar Star
Tower
was
over the
scrapped was the
player?
exact opposite of why Humblebee was scrapped.
Oh my god.
Oscar Star had too many defining features. He had 6 arms, 1 eye, and was a tower of teeth. He was absolutely goated with the sauce. So
Goated?
instead of completely scrapping Oscar Star, his features were shared between 3 different characters.
Okay.
Stinger Flynn got the 1 eye, an earlier concept of Nab Nab became the Tower of Teeth, and much later on, an earlier concept of Syringin got the multiple arms. Remember him? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
From the last episode? You keeping
Yeah.
notes? Yes, these 3 characters, despite their minimal interactions with each other in the games, are spiritually connected through Oscar Star.
Taikoka is really good with jokes. Oh my god. Sorry, Pedagoga. I'm sorry very much.
Ultimately, the decision was made to add the one-eyed orange jellyfish to Garten of Banban 1 and save the spider for later.
Yeah.
And thus, Stingeruno was born, as he was nicknamed after first being added to the game, a name that one can still find in the game files. This last-minute addition jellyfish would later become the main antagonist of an unused script for the first game, where his giant tentacles and 1 eye would stalk you throughout the kindergarten.
I would be down for seeing that. Oh my gosh. Why did they add it to these games? This is awesome. What?
For the most part, the game would have played out similarly to the Garten of Banban 1 available
I
today.
sound like a kid.
But some of the puzzles would have involved finding different ways to
Wait,
have Stinger
I
Flynn
am a
move
kid.
his tentacles
Right.
away from doorways that he would be blocking.
What am I doing?
Think Cyan Fiddles from Garten of Banban 2, only it's the giant Stinger Flynn before he was shrunk. This was all before being replaced by the final Garten of Banban 1 script we know today, where Opila Bird and Jumbo Josh take the spotlight, and Stinger Flynn retains a minimal role of being a wall mural and giving words of kindness. If you compare the Stinger Flynn that you can see now on the Garten of Banban 3 poster to the one that you actually see in the games, you might notice a few differences. The eye on the model of the poster is less circular and more rectangular in shape, and
Wait,
Stinger
that is
Flynn actually has
square.
mistakenly 8 arms here. A mistake that the Euphoric brothers made sure not to repeat when creating the model for Stinger Flynn in Garten of Banban Punch Rush. This version of Stinger Flynn that you see on the poster is actually a very early version of the same model created during the development of Garten of Banban 2, and later updated during the development of Garten of Banban 3. The eye was made rounder, and the number of arms were reduced to 6 to accommodate the 6-legged wall mural. 2 decisions that actually turned out to be very helpful during development. Because, given the anatomy of Stinger Flynn, the Euphoric brothers find that he is easily the hardest character to animate. Any movement of Stinger Flynn requires keeping track of all 6 of his tentacles and making sure each and every one moves in a natural way. This naturally makes Stinger Flynn more complicated to animate than any of the other characters, and having 8 tentacles instead of 6 would have only added more complexity to any movement involving the character.
Oh my god.
In addition to this, Stinger
I didn't
Flynn's
know
eye
that.
being rounder meant we could program it so that it rotates around itself, allowing the Euphoric brothers to make it follow the player.
Yeah.
Speaking of Stinger Flynn's features, did you know that Stinger Flynn is voiced by Ferris, the blue of the Euphoric brothers?
Hey yo. Fairies. Oh, his voice is that. That is so deep. Oh my gosh. I'm impressed. How's your voice so deep? Oh my gosh.
Similar to how Banban is voiced by Geppo,
Geppo.
the purple of the Euphoric brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you knew that one, but did you
Yeah.
also know that as of Garten of Banban 7, besides the player and the drone, Stinger Flynn is the only other playable character? You actually get to play as Stinger Flynn in 2 of the
Yeah.
dream sequences in Garten of Banban 3. during which you are also introduced to a new mechanic not seen anywhere else in the game, where as Stinger Flynn, you are capable of shooting electricity through your tentacles.
This is so hard. I hate this one. But it is also fun, yeah. But this is so hard. Oh my god.
In order to traverse puzzles. Please do let the Euphoric Brothers know in the comments if you would like to see this mechanic reappear in future games.
Yeah.
Stinger Flynn's ability to shoot electricity
Wait,
out of his tentacles is not mentioned.
Didn't I just say that I hated that? Yeah, this is actually cool. Sorry. Yeah. I'll be down for that.
Too many times throughout any of the games. But did you know that this wasn't always the case? Within the Kingdom and Garden of Banban 4, there exists the Infirmary. And inside the Infirmary are all of the prisoners that Sheriff Toadster manages to capture throughout the game. For each holding cell, the player is able to play a recording that has been put together by Sheriff Toadster to document his findings in respect to each prisoner. A collection of recordings that he calls the Toadster Archives. There's a recording for Opelabird and Tardabird, a recording for Bambolina, a recording
Bro has voiced his rival.
for Slow Celine, a recording for Jumbo Josh, but not one for Stinger Flynn, despite also having his own cell. Initially, however, Stinger Flynn was also meant to have a recording of his own in the Toadster Archives collection, which would have detailed how Sheriff Toadster got electricity shot at him a few times while trying to capture Stinger Flynn after the events of Garden of Banban 3. However, feeling that there were enough Toadster Archives entries in the game and that the Stinger Flynn recording wouldn't have added much in the way of interesting lore, the idea for the recording was scrapped. But this wasn't the only instance where something related to Stinger Flynn was removed from a game. During two of the dream sequences that take place in Garden of Banban 3, one of the very few vehicles to ever make an appearance in any Garden of Banban game can be seen. Stinger Flynn's very own, the Stinger-mobile. This is the...
That is so funny. What is this? These are nails. Yeah. The Stinger Mobile? Like, what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Forgive me.
car that's parked beside Stinger Flynn during his monologue about reaching the beach, and the same one that all of the characters take a ride in later on in the game before it crashes into a piece of cactus. This car was originally scripted to appear in the first street of City Engine that you enter in Garden of Banban 7 as a reference to the fan-favorite car sequence of Garden of Banban 3. Realizing that this would not make much sense lore-wise, the car was removed from the map entirely, which actually happened only a few days before the public release of the game. But who knows? Maybe the Stinger-mobile will reappear in future games.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that jellyfish doing to us?
No.
Stay tuned for the next episode of the Banban Chronicles.
That animation was cool. And it ended. I was having so much fun.
Where the secrets and history of another character will be revealed. Comment down below which
Was there a double gigabit?
character you want to learn more about next, and keep on ban-banning.
I want to see the title of one. Oh my gosh. I love the Banban Chronicle series. I love it more than the game. Oh my gosh. I'm downloading this. And I'm saving this too. Yeah, sure. You can't get it because, yeah. Because it's private, okay? Please. Try to understand. I should set up. Well.